Welcome to the AT&T Access Internet Review. Today I'm going to talk about this AT&T Access program. AT&T Access program is only available to people that have SNAP benefit and other benefit that I can't remember. If you need to know what you qualifies, go to AT&T. Just Google it, AT&T Access. You will be able to find. To just approve to you, I actually receive it. This is my bill for $10.03. As you can see, that is very good. So this AT&T Access, after you approved, you will get free installation, free modem. That's my experience. I didn't have to pay for installation because I don't got no money. That's why I'm under AT&T Access. So let's talk about what's good about AT&T Access. AT&T Access, they recently increased the speed to 25 megabits. It was 10 megabits. Now they increased it to 25, which is very good because that kind of compete with Spectrum Internet Assist. I'm just gonna briefly mention about Spectrum Assist because I have Spectrum Assist. Spectrum Assist is gonna give you 30 meg for $17.99 for a certain area that qualifies. I do remember when I tried to sign up Internet Assist at different location, in an even different city, it just basically on the address based. So Internet Access or AT&T Access, gonna be a little bit different story. I really don't know how AT&T Access in a different location works. So you just have to apply for it. Make sure you are on SNAP, which is food stamp. And if you're on food stamp or if you're on any of those qualification on the AT&T Access qualification list, just simply apply. After you applied, you will be able to either receive a approval letter through a mail or through an email. That's how I received mine. I received mine through an email. After I received my approved for AT&T Access, I have to call the customer service line because AT&T Access is completely different program than AT&T itself. So if you call 1-800-288-2020, you won't be able to talk to AT&T Access department. You will have to talk to AT&T Access on the email that you receive or on the letter that you receive in the mail. After that, you can quickly set up your internet setup. For me, it was very quick, very painless. The customer, the technician came and installed this, no problem. Very nice people work with. Just ask much question as you could. That way you understand how they do them. That's basically that. The next thing you know that a lot of people say, even on the website it says there is data cap of 100 meg or 150 gig cap or a 1 terabyte depending on the speed. Anything above 25 meg, it's considered 1 terabyte. So your limit might be 1 terabyte. That's just basically how I understand on my app. That says my limit is 1 terabyte. So that is a very important to know is if you using the 25 megabit internet, you have a 1 terabyte cap. After that, every 50 gig you go over, that's $10. So keep that in mind. While we on the talking about the pricing is every time you are paying late fee, which is described over here, it will charge you $9 and a couple of cents. So let's say, so it tells you like any bill due, like you pay after, it's $9.98. So I would highly suggest not to pay late because then you would double the price. This will become $19 or maybe $20 because $20 and couple of cents. So I highly suggest not pay late, or even if you do it, just put it on auto pay or just you take as paper bill, and don't ever do paperless, because if you forget, that's big punishment. That's something that you have to negotiate with customer service. Don't do that. Period. Um, as a as the my experience with internet during the COVID-19, everybody else is using internet. I do experience frequent like buffer and like unusable internet. That happened a lot. When you run a speed test, you're getting the full 25 meg, but your YouTube video or whatever still buffer. And I know you guys about to say that, well, 25 meg, what did you expect? But technically 25 meg as of July 2020 is still the lowest package that you probably can go. Consider how much devices on my network, which is 20 devices average on my network, running on 25 meg. And it's okay. It handled it quite all right. And I do have a Google Wi-Fi mesh points over here as my router. So I use that as kind of plug in as much as hardwire as I can. Otherwise, I would just running off the Wi-Fi, such as the light switch, light bulb, and all of that stuff. So those kind of home automation, so it works, and it works great. And I do understand that a lot of people, when you go to the store, they will probably want to put you on 100 meg or higher. But truthfully, I'm okay with 25 meg because I was on 30 meg with Spectrum Assist, and it works great. I honestly don't notice any difference. Again, I am just basically quite okay with what I have right this moment. And let's talk about this unit over here itself. This modem / router combo is that because you are on DSL, you cannot use your own modem, so that's why they're giving you free modem / router. It's just in their interest that you don't try to buy a DSL modem, because there's no modem that's DSL anymore, so it's like harder to find a DSL modem. And unless you have the At&T, stand for the red port, which is fiber optical, but at that point you're kind of have to use their modem, which is for free anyway. And if you're using your own router, you have to configure a little bit about passing through, to make sure whatever you're doing, that it might work properly, like such as firewall. But for me, I'm okay with just plug and play. Everything works fine. I don't use this as my main. That's quite okay with me. So I'm doing it as simple as I could, and I'm alright with it. As a customer service, you are able to talk to the main representative, but again, you are kind of deal with it considerably a third party, but it's not really third party customer service. So you do, like, say, if you need to move the service to a different address, you will have to call Internet Assist to move your service. You cannot just call AT&T itself to say, hey, I want to move my service. And they will tell you, well, AT&T is different department. We can't help you. We cannot help you. So you got to keep that in mind. Other than that, that's basically it. And I do appreciate for you guys watching this video. And if you have any question, any comment, and please leave it down the comment section below, and let me know what your experience with AT&T Access. I did heard this program through on the TV. They advertise a lot. Their goal is to say we think everybody should have internet access, so that's why their name is AT&T Access. So that's basically it, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time, and be safe and have a great day. Bye bye.